When I started Walmart Spark last year, it immediately became my best gig app. You could consistently get offers of $20+ for 5 or less miles, as well as consistently average $25+ an hour. But recently, everything's changed. We now have issues with hackers snatching orders and the reduced pay, but on the other side of the coin, they did improve how quickly drivers get paid, as well as made some other changes that I think are positive, which ultimately begs the question, is Walmart Spark still worth it? Let's walk through how Spark Pay works nowadays, starting with base pay. Personally, I feel like base pay is as low as it's ever been. Back when I started Spark,
flashback.
Base pay here for these delivery only orders. It starts between $7 and $9 for small orders going short distances.
I swear though, nowadays, I swear I see $7 to $9 base pays for large orders, triple stack orders, and sometimes going not for short distances.
But that base pay amount does rise based on order size. For example, a large or extra large order and going a longer mileage. Now, if you're looking at the shop and deliver orders, in my market, the base pay for those orders is typically $15+.
I feel like base pay on shop and deliver orders has gotten lower as well. I feel like I've seen base pay on shop and deliver orders as low as $10, maybe less nowadays. Maybe that's just me at my markets or the stores that I've seen. Let me know if you agree or if you've seen it similar in your markets or not.
In my area, I'm consistently seeing $20+ for less than 5 miles, so I'm consistently taking those orders.
But I miss orders like that.
.com orders. These are, in my opinion, the worst orders on the platform. These are those ones that say $40 for 12 deliveries going 35 miles.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I was exaggerating a little bit, but maybe I wasn't.
So you have to do the math yourself to figure out if that would be worth it to you, because you're still gonna have to wait for the pickup. It's not gonna be faster, and then you're gonna deliver those items, and then yada yada yada. Now, as far as base pay goes, these have the highest base pay on the platform because basically all of their pay is a base pay. Now, although these orders aren't the most desirable, if you took these orders only, you'd have a 0% chance of getting tip baited.
End of flashback.
I never worried about making $20+ an hour, delivering a single order per hour. But like I said earlier, everything's changed. But I have learned a couple things that you may find helpful. In like different markets and zones, I have different base pays, and changing zones or changing stores may make a difference in how much you make of up to $5 per order. So if you're on the border or near multiple stores or zones and it's not a bunch of extra miles to check it out, it may be worth it to do your homework. But when it comes to base pay and my opinion on if Walmart Spark is worth it, I would say yes for shop and deliver orders, probably no for most curbside orders that don't have a tip on them. I would say no for most curbside orders with any additional level of difficulty. When it comes to the .com orders, those are 50-50. Sometimes they're good, majority of the times they're bad, but I'll still give them a 50-50. But technically, I'm not telling you everything when it comes to base pay because I'm not telling you about surge pay. Now, surge pay is when they add additional pay to an order and it's added to the base pay, so it's technically part of base pay. Now, in the past, surge pay got to be up to $12 extra, and nowadays I see it get to like $4 to $6 extra usually. And I don't mean like before somebody takes it. I've seen an order go to $4 to $6 extra, another round robin come around, and it be at that same amount. So it seems like this cap on surge pay has changed. Let me know if you think it has, if you've noticed this also in the comments below. Now, in my humble opinion, part of that could be the economy, but I think part of that is definitely saturation. I literally saw an order that had 40 steel folding chairs on it for $10 going 10 miles. Come to a Walmart 2 nights in a row, and on the third night I didn't see it come through, and I asked OGP what happened to that order. Did somebody take it? And OGP told me, yeah, somebody took that order. People, if you're watching this channel, please do not take those type of orders. But ultimately, surge pay isn't usually a differentiator in my market, so it's really not a big deal to me. But you know what is a big deal to me is tips. Tips is the main differentiator in how much you make on Walmart Spark. And in general, nowadays, tips are very hit or miss, and especially with tip baiting, it can look like a hit and then turn into a miss. Now, if you're somebody that deals with a lot of tip baiting in your market, I suggest you use the address tracking procedure that I use for Ship. There'll be a link to that video in the pinned comment below, because you definitely want to know who the tip baiters are in your market, track them, avoid those orders in the future. if that's something that you deal with on a consistent basis, because tips are usually the main differentiator in how much you make outside of the mileage you're driving. So it's definitely worth it to me to make sure you maximize how much you're making with tips. But one thing you no longer have to maximize nowadays to get the highest paying orders, or even to get frequent orders, is your acceptance rate. Your acceptance rate no longer has any impact on the orders you get. I mean, just to start off, Walmart used to say in their app, drivers with the higher acceptance rate will be prioritized for orders, or at least that's what it used to say. I looked into the app to see what it currently says about acceptance rate. Here are the two screenshots side by side. As you can see, it used to have this blurb about prioritizing offers with a higher acceptance rate, and it is not there now. And to add to that, to make the full 180 complete, they recently added an asterisk to acceptance rate in a little blurb saying, acceptance rate doesn't impact your ability to receive orders. But I mean, I did do this one test about taking orders all the way up to a 90% acceptance rate and still got no tip orders. So at the end of the day, having a high acceptance rate is not worth it to me. But one thing that is very worth it to me, and is actually one of my favorite techniques to help you make more money delivering for Walmart, is by also delivering with the other Walmart delivery apps, and specifically using them with Walmart Spark to deliver multiple orders at a time from Walmart. Now, in addition to Walmart Spark, Uber Eats, Roadie, and Point Pickup can also give you Walmart orders as well. And on those platforms that only ever see curbside pickup orders. Essentially, you're gonna get that shop and deliver order. You're gonna get that on the Walmart Spark app. You're gonna go shop that, delay yourself before you shop the cold items. And also try to get a curbside pickup order on like Uber Eats or Roadie, so that after you shop that shop and deliver order and are checking out, you load it up in your car, you get a curbside pickup, you drive over there, you load that up into your car, you deliver them both, you make $20 a piece, you count up your bread and eat that cake. Now, of course, timing and direction has to work out, but you typically can do this and make 30 plus an hour easily. So it's definitely worth it to download those other Walmart delivery apps, and especially because you can get some insane paying orders. Stay tuned to the end of the video for more info on that. But if your Walmart is too slow to do this at, then you may look at multi-apping a different way to earn more money, which is multi-apping with the other non-Walmart apps, the food delivery apps, the grocery delivery apps. When that Walmart is slow, or you're waiting between that time that you accept the curbside pickup and the time you can pick it up, if you have DoorDash or Uber Eats, adding an extra $5 to $10 per hour in the between time in those gaps adds up extremely quickly over the course of the day, and definitely beats just sitting in the parking lot doing nothing. So it's something that's definitely worth it to me. And another thing to consider when you're considering whether Walmart Spark is worth it or not is the incentives and bonuses. Now, with Walmart Spark, the most of their incentives are do a bunch of orders in a limited amount of time and get an extra amount of money, but usually the money averages out to somewhere between $3 to $8 extra per order, depending on the incentive and what level of the incentive you hit. But nowadays, my biggest problem with incentives with Walmart Spark is the delay. Now, Walmart recently instituted one which has instant pay, and with that, even though you get your base pay instantly and you get your tips 24 hours, essentially when they settle instantly, when it comes to incentives, you don't get them until the next week Tuesday after you earn them. Meaning, like, even if you earn them on a Monday, you don't get them till the next week Tuesday. That's ridiculous. So in my opinion, this is specifically the worst thing about Walmart Spark Pay. Outside of that though, make sure you look at the exclusions. A lot of these incentives have a lot of little different exclusions. Like the most common caveats and exclusions are like a specific store, a specific zone, a specific time of day. Nonetheless, overall, I think incentives are worth it. I think getting paid a week later is dog poop. And another thing that I'm highly critical about when it comes to Walmart Spark is their wait pay policy. They had it in the past, and then they nerfed it and hit it, and then apparently they've brought it back recently. Nowadays, if you're at curbside pickup too long, I think if it's like over 10 minutes, there's this little message popping up that says you get extra earnings. I've got it once or twice, but to be honest with you, I've never gone back and actually looked for the extra pay. The one thing I do know is that it's not significant enough to make me be like, ooh, where did that money come from? So overall, I'd say it's better than nothing, but not a significant difference maker in my opinion. So basically, just wait the normal amount of time you usually still wait. But But one change I couldn't wait for as soon as I heard it was coming was Walmart's Instant Pay, which came this year. Walmart changed the way you get paid this year, or they added an option for you to change how you get paid this year when they added One and the option to change from branch wallet to the One wallet and essentially allow you to get paid instantly through One. As soon as you complete an order, your base pay gets paid to you. If you get a tip, that tip is paid to you 24 hours later, as soon as that tip settles. And then once again, your incentive pays are paid to you the following Tuesday. So if that incentive ends on a Tuesday, you're still going to get paid the following Tuesday. But like I said, it's better than getting paid by branch all of your money every Tuesday. Additionally, One has some solid perks to it. They have no transfer fees when you transfer from the One wallet to your bank account. If you want to use the One savings account, they have a 5% APY, and they also have a lot of cashback offers you can use. Like they have a McDonald's cashback offer. They have the Walmart 3% cashback offer that I use pretty much every time I'm at Walmart. And they even have a Netflix discount, which makes it totally worth it to me, along with some of the other fringe benefits like the Walmart Spark Driver Rewards program.
Now, if you have a green customer rating, which is 4.7 or above, it gets you to the Walmart Spark Driver Rewards program for the following month. Now, this is a program that goes month to month depending on your ratings at the end of the previous month.
And you get free Walmart Plus for the month. You get free Paramount Plus for the month, which technically comes with Walmart Plus. So you get free Walmart Plus for the month, plus all of the Walmart Plus benefits, which I think also comes with a discount on gas and some other stuff that I don't personally use, but some of y'all may use, so check it out. They email you a promo code at the end of any month that you qualify for. You click a link, you copy, paste, you sign up, you're good to go. It's something I pretty much get every month because getting a green customer rating is easy to me, just like the last thing on my list, non-Walmart deliveries. So Walmart Spark also has other stores on their platform, Cosmoprof, Apple, Advanced Auto Parts, Home Depot, etc. And I'm pretty sure they're expanding this part of their platform. Some of these orders can be worth it. They usually qualify for incentives as well. They can actually double qualify for incentives because sometimes they have incentives that are specific to those third-party vendors, and they can be pretty easily deliveries if the dollars is right and the mileage is low. So they're worth it to me when the price is right, which ultimately once again brings us to the question, is Walmart Spark still worth it? Well, despite changes in base pay and market dynamics, Walmart Spark still offers the best dollars per mile and dollars per hour in my market. While it's not what it used to be and tip banning is more of a concern now than ever, it's remained my most profitable app and it's worth it to me, especially after I started using my most powerful tip and gave myself a raise. If you want to maximize your Walmart Spark Pay, then learn more about how you can supercharge your earnings by watching this video now.